let's start this off real good. Hey, Natsuno,
Yes.
would you like to roll a D100 for me?
Oh, I would love to. That's a 65.
Well, it's a calm night. Each one of you
like that. It was
are
100.
stowed away in your chambers right now. Specifically, Gabe, you are with Cole, who is one of the Phoenix Eye members that you managed to conscript, I'll say. You guys all wake up to what seems to be nothing in specific. Yesterday, Cora was convicted, and you were offered a free ride to the Wilderman Jungles, where the institution that she is held, in 3 days' time. So now we have 2 nights left. With all of that, good morning.
Yeah, Azur is already out, like way early.
Please make an awareness test, people who have walked out of their chambers.
14.
I got a 16.
You gotta
That's
be
a
kidding
9.
me.
I'm just waking up.
I rolled a 19 for this.
I got a 10.
Okay, Maki and Azor are a little bit groggy still, but the rest of you do notice that there is a oddly shapen package, I will say, kind of something a little bit out of place. Also, the table is laden food. It's on the table next to your breakfast right now.
Oh, what is that?
Anybody expecting a package?
Don't worry, I will find out what it is. I'm gonna examine the package.
Make an engineering test for me.
So I rolled a 10.
10? It's a package. It's heavy, but it feels like an empty box. Like it feels like a very sturdy crate of a package. But shake it around a little bit, pick it up, move it around. It sounds like it's empty from everything you can tell.
I can only assume it was intended for us. If it's upstairs, there's no one else here, so I open it.
All right. Inside, as you open this package, there seems to be a relatively obvious way to open it. You have to pull one little ribbon off, and inside is this beaming, glowing orb. Party, which one of you would like to use your attribution today?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Remember, you cannot discuss it with each other. Your characters are not aware of what these are.
I understand what mine does. I just don't know when would be a good time to actually use it because, how should I put it? Things are a little tense. I don't think it's a good time for me to use mine.
If it does come to the point where nobody just wants to do it, I will do it again. But it's up to everybody. I want people to tell me to actively do it.
Azor refuses to use theirs.
All right, I'll
Armis
touch
is
it.
scared to use his.
All right. Hermes, you guys are just kind of staring into this box at this point, just staring at this ominous beaming light. It's kind of chromatic, like it kind of shimmers in different colors. And little look around the room. Hermes shrugs, hand in. Hey everybody, please give your character sheet to the person to your left.
What?
What?
I don't have.
Yeah, okay, let me do it like this. Let me say it like this. You guys may choose one other player. You guys will have to agree on what order you do this in. But you are not going to be playing your character this session.
God damn
No,
it.
for shit's sake.
God damn it. Why? Why, bruh? Why?
Because nobody else was touching the orb. I wanted to touch it.
Now, I want
I'm
you guys, I'm gonna say something really quick. You are allowed to have a real character sheet and a false character sheet. As simple as you want to change your name, you don't want chat to know, you don't want the party to know or anything like that. When you change characters, you need to give that player the real character sheet. And people who take up somebody else's character, you are not allowed to say anything.
Well, me and Cobbs are going to swap because we're right next to each other.
Sure, I trust you with Azur, so you can have him.
So I guess that leaves Rain and me.
Sure. Have fun playing a bitch, I guess.
I guess I'm gonna play the speedy demon.
Are we supposed to be the character in question, or is it like a mind swap thing?
You guys recognize that you are in the wrong body.
Is downfalls included?
Yes. Not attributions,
Okay.
but downfalls, yes. All right. Sombers?
Yeah.
Surreal?
What?
What?
Yes.
I'm asking you guys in order if you're ready.
Oh, yes.
Okay, hold on. Actually, let me go back. Sombers, are you ready?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Thank you, Sombers. This is gonna take some getting used to. Surreal?
Is that me?
Yep.
Shit. I'm confused already.
Maki, are you ready?
Yes.
Azur, are you ready?
Yes.
Gabe, are you ready?
Yeah.
and Ermis, are you ready?
Ah, yeah, sorry. I was reading. God.
Oh, I hope that stays in editing.
All right. So as all of this has happened here, everybody looks up for a moment and they realize something is wrong. Now, it's not as obvious to everyone. Everybody who's in this main dining hall right here, so, and remember your name, Surreal, Ermis, Maki, and Gabe look up and are almost immediately aware of what happened. But as for Sombers and Azur, you're just somewhere else now.
You've got
Why
to
am
be
I
fucking
standing over
kidding
there?
me.
What
I have
the
to
fuck
I have to look at my
happened?
face on someone else again.
I know this happened before, and I'm not keen on it.
Hey everyone, I think I teleported. Is that me?
Doc, is this your fault? I swear.
I didn't touch the ball. It was the hooded one.
Hermes.
I have no idea what happened.
Are you talking to me, Ermis, or to I point at Surreal? Him, Ermis.
Hermes. Yes.
Which one is that?
Of the mind, I guess. I don't know.
I put my head
Sorry.
on the table.
I thought we were inspecting it. And this happened.
I was gonna be rubbing my eyes like. Oh, hey, morning, Joker.
Joka takes a
when did
peek
I
at you
get
and
down
says, "Hi, you? How are you?"
Very tired. How did I get down here?
I
I'm
think
just
you
gonna
walked.
approach.
Oh,
Maki.
What the fuck?
Joka's gonna look at you two, kind of confused.
I'm going to be looking down at my hands like I'm having a bit of an existential crisis.
Joka,
I'm just
did
go-
someone leave a package here, or did it just mysteriously appear in the dead of night? Please tell me that someone left a package so I can find whoever did it and freeze their face off of their body.
Joka looks at you. I don't think I've ever heard you talk before. No, I haven't seen any freeze. What? No, I didn't see any packages.
My mind is supposed to be in that body, and it's in this body. And I don't have my magic, and I'm very upset about it.
As you say this, Joka's eyes widen as he realizes what's going on, and he goes, "No way. No fucking way." And he looks down at Azor and Mock, and he goes, "You two? You two?"
Yes.
Oh my god, this is so good! I watched you play about this. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this to actually happen, please. Oh my god, everything that happens while this is happening, you have to tell me about it. Oh my god, it's my favorite! Oh. Okay.
I tried to freeze him.
Go ahead and make a will test for me.
God, my will, it's so small!
For the best.
14.
14? Hey, Frost player, what is your most common base attack you would say on your character?
My daggers.
Ermis, you throw a dagger. Completely out of habit. You chuck this dagger, and you watch as it like kind of pins some of Joka's hair to the wall. And Joka doesn't flinch. Joka kind of looks at you through the eyebrows, takes 2 fingers, pulls the dagger out, and says, "Oh, all right."
Please pick that up. Those are important to me.
Flips it around in his fingers and stabs it into the table.
I will immediately just reach over the counter and just hand on arms for Joka. I was like, please tell me you know some way to help.
I don't even know how someone would do this functionally, and frankly, I don't care. I'm just here to watch.
And then it's just going to be a little bit of face plants on the counter. Fuck.
Meanwhile,
This
I'm
is
just
so
looking.
funny coming from Azor.
Meanwhile, I'm just looking in Azur's pockets and just grab the letters. Joka. Do you know where I can, send these? Yeah.
You need a courier? Yeah, there should be one down towards the town hall. Oh my god, you guys have to go to town hall? Oh, this is gonna be so funny. Yeah, no, there should be one in town hall.
And I'm also gonna face plant on the counter.
I have just informed Moonchi that Moonchi does not know how to read currently.
While in Maki's body.
Yes.
That
However,
is
may I say,
horrible.
Sherbs, you suddenly understand literature. And frankly, to a quite powerful extent.
Oh my god, and I'm just gonna start listing off the names of the brands of the bottles in the back of the car.
Azor has ran to the opposite side of the entire tavern, to these shelves of vintage wines and alcohols and brews. And Azor's just like, XXX, scotch, whiskey, black.
I'm gonna approach Azur and shake them like, I'm gonna fucking teach you how to read, I swear to God.
The smile will immediately vanish
You did this to yourself.
and be replaced with a look of a child that really doesn't want to go to school.
Don't give me those eyes. It doesn't work because it's my own face.
Hermes, you know how to read, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
What? I have a spell book.
I'm just making sure.
I am gonna start just creating illusions, because this is not a type of magic that I normally have, and I'm quite fascinated by it. So I'll basically just spend some time like casting illusion spells and then hyperventilating and then casting more and then hyperventilating in fascination to try and understand how they work. What do you normally use this for?
Invisibility.
That makes sense. I turn myself invisible.
You are invisible.
This actually seems nice. No one would bother you like this.
That's the point. That nobody sees you coming.
I want to take one really quick deep breath. It's like, you know, I thought this would be more exhausting. I always hear aquatic mutants complaining about the surface, and I don't really feel any different.
Well, you get used to it. I guess my body already got used to the surface. And I'm just gonna look away.
As Gabe, I guess, Sombers and Gabe's body is going to look at Sombers. How are you feeling right now?
I'm gonna take a moment to tell you that this is a very, very new sensation for you. This is the first time you have ever witnessed your own intimidation.
Well, overall, I feel quite fine. Anyway, I need you to do something for me. I need you, and this is going to be just very strange. I need you, and I can't explain why, to complete a surgery on me.
What?
The body knows how to do it. You just have to follow what the body wants. Do it.
All right. I guess if I fuck up, guide me.
Don't worry, you've got this. I suppose I've got this? It doesn't matter.
Editor's note, the PNGs have been swapped, so now the correct voice is in the quote-unquote correct body. So you go to attempt a surgery on Sombers, correct, Gabe?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, immediately right off the bat, I'm gonna have you take a little bit of psyche damage. Check your defenses. You're going to take 2 psyche damage the moment that you touch, and you feel this ominous presence. This is now you witnessing your own intimidation to unprecedented levels now. None of your resolve and fortitude is with you anymore. You don't have that same sensation that you used to, you know, that sturdiness that you've garnered over however long you've been alive, as you feel alone, scared, and trepidated. And 1 second passes, and it all goes away. And you're holding your scalpel.
Gabe is hyperventilating a little.
Would
I
you like
know,
to
it's such a strange sensation feeling that, right?
Right.
Please roll a d20 for me.
It looks like a 12.
Sombers will now have a permanent point of favor on all speed tests. Sombers, could you please make a resolve test for me? Or a fortitude
yes,
test,
certainly.
your choice.
I rolled a 12 for a fortitude test.
12. You are in what we call in the business immense pain. However, you're able to grit your teeth. You can feel yourself have a natural snarl to you, like you're baring your teeth, and it's in this moment that you realize you have a lot more teeth than you remember. You kind of get this odd sensation like you've been through worse. It doesn't seem that bad.
It's so nice being in a body that doesn't necessarily have a lot of pain ability.
I don't know.
And with that,
The answer
in
is
that
yes.
moment, a young Cole walks out and goes, "Hello?
Oh, hello, Cole.
Why am I here?"
We found you lying out in the street, and we brought you in and gave you a little bit of medicine and helped nurse you back to health. So how are you feeling?
Good. So I'm not in trouble?
In trouble?
Can
What
I
would
go
you have
home?
done to be in trouble?
I don't know. I'm here, so.
You're still a bit ill. Why don't you go back into bed? We will see about getting a doctor in to look at you.
He puts a nervous hand over his shoulder. I feel fine.
Somber's gonna look directly into his eyes. You're not fine, though. Go back to bed.
Please make a portrayal test with 2 points of favor.
23.
This kid almost faints through this door. He falls back for a moment. You watch as he's paralyzed for a second, jolts back into the door, slams it shut.
Well,
Please
you're
tell me
playing
you
it
didn't
well.
kill him again.
I do not know what you mean. I was just trying to be nice.
So Gabe approaches down the staircase, accidentally bumping into an invisible Hermes.
I don't like any of this.
Look over my shoulder at Gabe. I was like, I'm about 60-40 on it. Hey, I know what that meant.
This is coming from an Azor. A once timid, shy, reserved Azor now has an ear-to-ear smile.
The funniest part is that Asur also has sharp teeth.
Where's the dragon doctor?
Was supposed to be behind me.
He wanted to look at the meteor. I also want to look at the meteor. We'll probably need to cool the meteor. I'm gonna have to teach him how to cool the meteor, and he's gonna have to teach you how to disassemble the meteor.
They can't hear me right now, but I want you guys to know that the
Love it.
meteor is a huge combat scenario. If they go to the meteor, they're gonna do combat in each other's bodies.
I'll stop being invisible. Walk up the stairs. Sombers, Gabe, I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying.
I would love to look at the meteor. Oh, but we should have someone stay here to keep an eye on Cole. He seems not quite as childlike anymore.
Joker's keeping an eye on him. I can talk to him if you want.
He seems to be staying in the room. Let's go. The meteor awaits.
I'll
What?
grab Sthriel's wing and start dragging.
Hermes, that wing is extremely sensitive by nature.
Come on.
You could just speak words.
You watch as a lock, like a huge plank of wood, falls down and goes doosh, doosh, over the door, and a huge, a comically sized padlock appears out of nowhere. And Joka says, before you go, I'll watch the boy, but I want a minimum of 5 pages of documentation of how funny this is.
You know, I have a weird amount of confidence in doing that.
Perfect. Thanks. And then the padlock flies off and the plank dissipates. One thing that you realize, Maki, as you go to walk away, is that a slow meander has taken you across the room in a few seconds.
Huh. This is interesting. This cannot be as bad as I thought it would be.
And I'm going to look a little more tired coming around the corner of the table.
Azur's like doing like a full body sprint.
I guess I'll walk slower.
That would help a little bit, yes.
I guess we're going to the town hall. Try to act as me as much as you can.
I'm gonna pull one of you aside real quick just to explain a little thing to chat for me. Hello, Maki.
Hello.
There was a little bit of a, not a conflict, I want to say, but there was a little bit of a conversation between Azur and Maki there. Could you explain to me what that quote-unquote conflict was?
Maki doesn't know Azur had a surgery with Gabe. And Azur also doesn't know that Maki had a surgery with Gabe. So they're kind of lying to each other. Before I start walking, I was gonna grab Azur's hand to, keep them at the same pace.
Ah, yes. So you're dragging Azur, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Azur, please make a stunt test.
Oh, fuck.
You're fucked.
How dare you do this to me? Okay, I may be less fucked than you think, because that's a crit success.
God damn it!
Holy shit.
Maki has kind of jolted off in a direction. You can tell he's going like quote-unquote slower, which is actually just double the pace of the party. For a quick moment, Azur is like dragging at the heels, and you watch as Azur looks over their shoulder, looks back at their party, gives you a sharp, toothy grin, and you see shark eyes for just a moment. And you watch as Azur past Maki at unreasonable paces. You hit the ground like probably like a kilometer away in only like 5 minutes to realize that you've gone a kilometer in the wrong direction. And you guys make your way to the town hall. Immediately you see these relatively grandiose doors. I mean, the town hall seems kind of dilapidated and old for what it is, but it is a well-functioning building. It seems to serve its purpose pretty well. And a handful of people are walking out. You see a few mutants walk out and greet you. You can see a main counter on the inside of the building.
I will be gently like waving at people that are smiling at me.
Oh, I'm gonna try to act as much as a guard as I can.
Both of you make a portrayal test for me.
I rolled a 10.
You both are a little stiff, but you're figuring it out.
I'm just gonna speak to Azur in Tibetan. Well, you have those 2 letters. I wrote the directions to where they're supposed to go. And I'm gonna gesture Azur to go to the post and send them.
Yeah, I will proceed to walk up to the counter and go to hand the 2 letters over.
All right, there's a young dwarven lady who looks at you and she accepts the letter and she goes, "Are you looking for a courier?"
Yes.
All right, where do you need this to go to?
And I'm going to flip it over and look at the directions. Almost a little enthusiastically kind of read them out. Not really paying attention to what I'm saying.
just blankly and impressively reading. Moonchi, could you tell me what they say on the back?
Well, one is going to Atlas, to the palace.
Okay.
And the other one is going to a Tibetan tribe. Yeah, Northeast America. Yeah.
Okay. She'll look at that. She goes, "Ooh, good distance for both of these. All right. Let me see what I can do." And she just starts flipping through a handful of papers, grabs a sheet from underneath her desk and starts writing it out. And she goes, "For both of those, that should be 80 silver pieces."
I'm gonna speak to Azur in Tibetan and be like, "You should have the money in your left pocket."
And I will pull out I'll pull out the bar.
Okay. I will give you back 20 silver pieces as change. And she says, "Thank you so much." And she grabs both of the posts. She has this little drop box behind her. She sets it inside the drop box. She turns back at you. It should only be 3 months before those are delivered.
I'm just gonna give a little nod. Thank you.
Maki, in this scenario specifically, that is exceptionally expensive and exceptionally slow for mail. Your couriers back in Atlas could get a message anywhere in the world in a week.
That's gonna take longer than what I expected.
I could have gotten them there faster.
Well, you're not you right now. Besides, I don't think you can swim all the way to Atlas and back here.
Where are you guys heading to from here?
I mean,
I
my
guess we're-
original idea was to look for some gear, but
We're going shopping.
All right, you guys make your way to the market. I will return to you guys in just a second.
Okay.
You four. It looks like you were amongst a meteor site.
All right, everybody. I do believe this meteor should be relatively cooled off enough, but we do have an ice mage here.
There is 2 creatures that seem to be here with you. There's a copper dwarf and an automaton that are both there at the meteor site, inspecting it, seemingly similar to how you are right now. And may I reiterate that the meteor is like this giant crater in the ground. So you guys kind of stand at the upper edge of this crater here, looking down to see the copper dwarf and the automaton both inspecting, kind of picking at, pulling pieces of, and just looking down at this meteor. They haven't even seen you come yet.
Keep walking down to approach it and just ask, so, do you have the tools you would need to do whatever you're trying to do with this? And I'm kind of glancing back and forth between Gabe and Sombers.
The copper dwarf, seeing you approach down like kind of this hill, you kind of slide down it, and she looks up, she goes, "Oh, coming here for a little bit of a meteor?"
No, I was coming here for the scenery.
Oh, it's a little odd. There's not really much to see here. It's mostly just a giant meteor.
Oh, you're dense.
She looks down at herself. Maybe a little.
I think what our friend is trying to say is we are here to attempt to study the meteor a little bit. Maybe
Oh!
gain some samples.
Oh, okay, I got you. I don't know why he didn't just say that in the first place. And she looks at you with like the most deadpan look.
I glare so hard.
Cute. Well, I mean, it's all yours. I was just taking a little peeksy at it before I head off. It does seem that this thing's a little bit lively, though. I would be careful if I were you. There's a couple of harvestable bits if you're interested in it. I got everything I wanted it from it personally.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And like Saunders is going to attempt a little bow, but accidentally like hit their wings like onto like the ground a little bit because they're not used to it.
So your wings unfurl and smack the ground in this giant like wave of dust and then furl back up. It kind of looks like you did it on purpose, frankly. Woo. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, let me know. You've dealt with one of these before, I presume.
Oh, in my day, I've dealt with many meteors. Do not worry.
All right. Well, you don't need anything from me then. Come on, Ford. The automaton's roughly 2 times taller than her. And she just grabs his hand and they walk off. You guys approach the meteor and it seems pretty solid. The meteor now has what seems to be this huge bite taken out of it. You can only presume that people have been coming in chipping away at it. And from what you can tell, there's these vibrant violet cracks in it. These huge emanating heat waves. And there's still portions of it that are like that, but there are portions of it that have kind of cooled off into this dark black substance. More so even, you can tell that as you get closer to the core, the color changes and it's almost layered. Like a geode almost is broken into 4 layers. Now, portions of this geode are so emanating, you can assume that they're extremely hot to the touch. But there are portions that you feel like you can harvest. Going from the outermost layer, the crust, the secondary layer, the 3rd layer, and then the core.
It does seem a bit heated still. We might be able to cool it down a tiny bit, but I'm not too sure about fully cooling.
What layer are you going for?
Preferably as a core, but I'll take what I can get.
Hey, surreal.
Yeah.
That feels weird. Do you want to divine it? You can figure out how hot it is.
How do I
You-
do that again?
You think to yourself, divining, ask question, and without even thinking about it, like you're closing your eyes, looking down, and in one of your hands, a small coin made of ice appears, just kind of levitating above your fingertips.
Okay, now I just ask how hot is it?
You receive a coin that flips through the air and lands on its side in your hands.
And I show it to Hermes. I was like, what is this supposed to mean?
It's a null response. That means it's either protected from divination or you asked the wrong question. Why don't you ask if you would be capable of cooling, and then you can go through the different layers to see what the best option we could harvest is.
Okay, can I cool down the core? And I guess I flip a coin.
All right. As it flies through the air and it lands down and it never actually touches your head, it just kind of levitates, drops into your hand, and you see one of the sides of the coin. You don't know what these sides mean.
I'm gonna show it to Hermes again.
It's a yes.
I smirk a little to myself. Yeah. You can do it.
All right, I'm gonna try and pull it off then.
All right. How much stamina would you like to spend?
I was right, 157.
And your spell cap?
So 59, okay.
How much stamina would you like to spend on one spell?
I have given him a spell that is 50 stamina. It's lingering for a minute. So basically,
Alright.
he can cast that 3 times in a row, which would be a total of 24 d8.
The first one was 16 d8 is a 45 total,
And the next one?
and 123.
Okay. We're going to stop there for a second, because as this happens, you watch as Surreal summons this huge swirl of ice, and it bends through the air, bends around him, before he finally expels it, curling around his wings, and it darts into this meteor. And you hear a sizzle, followed by a pop, followed by a boom, as this thing blows up into a huge cloud of smog and smoke. This violet dust, just this ashen dust, clouds up all of your nostrils. You can feel everything. You're coughing and wheezing and hacking. And as this is happening, you can hear this light crunch, and it's like rock hitting rock. You can hear things falling onto the ground as if something is just like exploded and shattered. Everybody make a fortitude test for me. Everybody is going to make a speed test, or the 4 of you are going to make a speed test. However, Frost and Cobbs, you're going to make it with a point of disfavor as you are reeling over from the ash.
I got a whopping 4 for speed.
Please don't kill my character.
I'm really not trying to, I swear.
16.
I got a 16 as well.
Wow, that's not good, guys. That's really bad. You see, as the pieces of shrapnel that have fallen, crumbled off of this meteor have begun to accumulate, as well as some of the rocks down in the crater have turned into this swirling abomination of a almost djinn-like creature, as it looks up at you with violet eyes that match the searing violet magma that basically rolls through the veins of this meteor. You can't help but feel like you've upset it. And we're gonna go to Azur and Maki. And you make your way across the path. It's kind of getting into like a mid-afternoon at this point, so the market is beginning to settle down a little bit. Presumably you're going to an armory or a smith.
That would be what I'm looking for, yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of walk around, you get like try to get your best of context clues, speak around, see what you can figure out. And there's a very, very popular one that you've heard about. So you end up going to the smithy, and for the 3rd time today, ironically, you were met with a copper dwarf, surprisingly, with an automaton. But this time, it is an autonomous dog. The copper dwarf seems to be kind of adorned in what is similar to a large brimmed hat, kind of cowboyish, if you will. She goes, "Hiya, what can I do for you?"
I'm looking to get my hands on a one-handed spear and a shield. And I'm gonna look over for my friend here. And just like a bit of a nervous smile at the the sentence.
One-handed spear and a shield shouldn't be too hard. What kind of quality are we looking for? You want this real good, kind of good? What's your price range?
I have 176 and you have 200, but I don't know if I'm allowed to spend any of yours.
You are allowed.
It's the
Go
look.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You'll repay me later.
So because you're getting something customized for you, it can cost up to 420 silver for a single extraordinary item.
Ha.
So we're just getting here from off the continent. Is there any exchange we could do for the gear? A job or anything along those lines my friend could do for you?
She stops and thinks for a second. I don't have a job off of the top of my head, but I do know somebody who does, in fact. If you go a little bit down that way, and she kind of like points out the window down the road, about 2 kilometers that way, you'll meet somebody known as, now you're not allowed to laugh, very, very famous figure here, Bartenderino. He's a bartender. He usually has some kind of basement rats or something like that.
That would be very helpful, yes. Because I was looking for something in the extraordinary range.
Well,
yeah.
If that's all you need from me, I'll be open all night.
Yep, I thank you very much.
Absolutely. As you walk out, you notice that she kind of comes down, gives the autonomous dog kind of a little bit of a head pat. The dog puts 2 paws up on the desk to look at you, gives one little weird robot bark. The dwarf goes, "Get down, Brutus, get down. That's not polite."
That's adorable.
The tavern that Bartenderino hosts is a very, very famous tavern amongst some of the folk in chat, I bet. I do not, unfortunately, have that tavern, but we're going to go ahead and utilize what we've got right now. And you guys enter, and Bartenderino is probably actually close to this side. And he goes, "Oh, hello."
We were looking to see if we could find a couple of quick jobs to do for money.
Quick job, you say? Well, and he pulls out a stack of paperwork, goes down on the table, and he goes, "No, already killed, dead. That time the party died. That's not good. No. What's your skill level?"
I would say decent.
All right. How much money do you want to make?
Well, I'm trying to get a couple pieces of, at least one piece of extraordinary gear.
All right. Nope. Here's something. All right. And he puts a piece of paper down on the table and he slides it forwards towards you.
I'm gonna look at a sword because I'm not able to read it.
You pick it up and you see a handful of coordinates as well as an infestation, quote unquote, like literally in quotations, infestation, in one of the temples of Chimeros. The coordinates that you have seem to be somewhere in town. I mean, you don't know exactly what the coordinates of Chimeros are necessarily, but with a little bit of back and forth with Bartenderino, you know that it's in Javerglade, which honestly is only just a few kilometers out of here. However, your eyes are dragged down a little bit to the 500 silver piece reward.
That would be very helpful, yes. Do you have a deadline on this?
Sooner rather than later. It's eaten a few folk, so in order to kind of prevent that from happening anymore, as soon as possible. He'll pull a lower sheet off of it. It's almost like he's splitting it in 2. He has a carbon copy of the quest. He hands you the under half of it and then stamps down on the one that he has, puts it under his desk, and he says, "You want a drink while you're here?"
I probably shouldn't. I think they're waiting on us as we speak. And out of instinct, instead of a pocket, he's gonna go and like reach up and like stop at the collar of his shirt, like he was gonna tuck it away. He's like, "Oh, pockets," and then put it in his pocket.
They're the damnedest thing. All right, where are you guys heading?
We're gonna head off towards the meteor.
Okay, you guys make your way to the meteor, and let's come back to our wonderful party who are currently at the meteor. Maki, it is your turn. I'm gonna presume you keep walking.
Yeah, because we still haven't seen the shit that's going down.
In the following turn, there is another entity that slowly begins to formulate out of this meteor, kind of like as if the ash that's still like fulminating outside of the meteor slowly begins to emanate and turn into a small humanoid figure with its own glowing eyes. It'll take its entire turn to form. With that, Ermis, you will go first.
How many turn actions, I guess, would it take for me to basically grab Surreal's hand and pull the rings off of him and put them on me?
I'll just have it be a grapple. Surreal can choose to fail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him do what he wants. He knows the body better.
It should only take 1 turn action to slip that on.
Okay, so 4 total?
Yep.
I'll basically, like, start to begin the formulation of casting something, realize that I'm not quite capable of doing it, snap my glare over to Surreal, and just pull the ring off and put it on.
Sorry to interject. I have a quick question. What if he's already wearing a ring?
You gotta take 1 turn action to take it off, too.
That's fine, we can do that.
Just know that you lose 20 carrying capacity when you take off that ring.
That's fine. And then I'll use my last one to teleport behind this guy.
All right, you teleport behind. Sombers, your weapon does reach both of them from where you're standing.
That's so lovely. All right, so I'm going to make my first attack. I am going to use hasty attack, so I'm going to take 5 stamina. And I'm going to hit the more humanoid one with the scythe.
It will attempt to dodge.
20.
20? Wow, that was bad. Okay. You guys watch as Sombers pulls this kind of wispy-edged, pinkish, kind of the color of Sombers' wings, I'd presume, giant scythe, and like a hook, reach out from outside of this wispy creature and pull back as you slice it in half. Now, the thing's going to reformulate, but you watch as these kind of almost like ferric tendrils begin to wrap around this creature and then just pull in.
Cool.
So wonderful. I'm going to do it again and hasty attack again.
All right. It will attempt to dodge.
It's 12.
12? Unfortunately, you kind of go in for a big arching slash, and it manages to whoosh its body away.
I'm going to do it one more time.
Beautiful. It will not dodge because it cannot.
16 damage. Psychic damage.
You go finally down through a slice, and you watch as again you chop this thing in half. You go all the way through the ground, and your scythe sticks into the ground, just carving through the terra like butter. It reformulates, and its eyes are glowing even brighter now. And with 2 interrupt actions, the stone golem is going to approach you.
Well, hello, big boy. Yeah, that's the end of the turn.
Azor, you're walking. It's this one's turn. You are going to get slammed on, Sombers. How would you like to respond?
I'm going to dodge.
So it's gonna put 2 hands together. It's gonna slam down on you.
My dodge is an 18.
You are going to be taking 36 physical damage. It's gonna cock back again.
I'm gonna dodge again.
All right. You're gonna have to beat a 30 physical damage.
Damn, I rolled a 27.
What's your physical defense?
Oh, wait, yeah. Physical defense is 8.
You kind of get, like, jammed in the shoulder pretty good. Like, you kind of feel it hit, like, the crook of your neck, and it hurts, but you feel suddenly, like, so sturdy. Like, that wasn't very much. And everybody else sees this wide, toothy grin with 1 red tooth hanging out. All right. Gabe, it is your turn.
What does it take to, like, climb a creature?
Scaling? It would be a scaling test. 3 turn actions, 4 stamina. You're going to make an agility test against its agility test. You're going to have to beat a 22.
I don't. I got a 16.
Okay. So as you go to try to maneuver yourself around it, you realize that this creature is made of mostly fog. So it's really hard to figure out what it takes to get a grip on this thing. Sometimes you'll go to grab a rock and it'll just fly off the creature's body.
I'll just spend the other 3 just punching it with the new gloves that Gabe has.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage. It's going to attempt to block you.
First one is a 27.
27. So you go to hit it, right? And you just attempted to scale this creature, so you know what this creature's body composition is like. But when you go to punch, you hit a wall. When you hit a baseball with the wrong portion of the bat, it just kind of reverberates through your arms. It gives you kind of the tingly numbness.
So, second one to do the same thing.
All right.
That was 31.
All right. So this time you hit that wall again, but you drive your hand. You can feel the gauntlets like powering up as they open up and steam pours out of it. And you just barely manage to come through that wall and just get a little bit of a shot in.
I'm gonna do it one more time because I can't really do anything else.
All right. It cannot respawn this time.
22.
It still seems to be a tough struggle. It didn't fortify itself, but even then, it is still a struggle to pierce through that wall. Surreal, it is your turn.
Surreal needs a nap.
All right.
Pseudo slumber.
Okay, so you watch as Surreal kind of relaxes his shoulders for a second, looks down, closes his eyes, takes one huge deep breath, and opens his eyes as a flurry of shards of crystals of ice flow around him, and this beaming blue energy erupts from him. You have gained the effects of a full rest. Okay, Maki, it is your turn. Could you make an awareness test for me?
That's a 9.
The scenery
Can we-
around you is absolutely gorgeous. It'll be this one's turn. And immediately, it's going to point itself at Ermis, and it's going to put a hand right on the back of your head. Please go ahead and make a will test for me.
Or you may
16.
16? You do not feel any effects whatsoever. It's gonna put its grip. It's gonna put a second grip like on your lower hip, and it's suddenly like its grip is tightening down, but you can tell that it's just like throwing something at you. Go ahead and make another will test for me.
18.
You don't feel any effects. Speaking of that, Ermis, it's your turn. Chat, what's happening is this is a Wraith stat block, and they do psyche
Shep, I
damage.
have-
Ermis is immune to psyche damage.
Yeah.
Aw.
And this is the third time somebody has tried to
I also
attack
just noticed you guys
specifically Ermis.
swaps.
I'll make some hand motions that are like a little bit more elegant, I guess, than what would typically be seen of Ermis's magic. A little like black fog kind of swirls around the stone golem, and I'll cast Confuse on it.
All right, it's gonna go ahead and make a will test against you. You
Yes.
realize as you go to try to cast the spell in your more elegant fashion, you kind of have a not clunkier, but a more broad stroke style of casting completely habitually, right? So instead of like one flowing motion, you kind of have quick dashes between positions.
14.
That's a tie. So as you kind of do
Sorry.
these quick motions, you do 2 fingers into the fog, you hit that wall, and you watch as the thing almost slows down in half speed.
I will do quick stab.
All right.
yes.
Out of curiosity, what is the, are you concentrating or focusing on this spell?
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think. I forgot.
Are you
Never mind.
concentrating?
I'm concentrating.
Okay, no attacks. All right. You teleport back. Sombers, it is your turn.
So I still have both of those guys directly in front of me.
Hmm?
How quickly does stamina regenerate?
You can take the deep breath turn action for 1 turn action, and it regains 1 stamina.
Oh dear God. Can I still hit the smaller one? Like through this guy?
Yes, you can.
Oh good, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Hasty attacks, I'm gonna take 5 stamina.
Okay. It will attempt to dodge.
Oh geez, it has to beat a 15.
It has to beat a 15. It somehow doesn't. That's
Oh,
crazy. This
boy.
thing rolled so bad. So you watch as Sombers kind of takes her scythe and she pulls one hand out, pushes the golem-esque creature to the side as much as she can, and just hooks around with this other side, pulls back, and this wraith dissipates. Congratulations.
Cool.
Oh boy, one of them is dead. Oh, all right, now the other one. Did it make its DHP reduce exactly to 0, or was there remaining damage?
There was remaining damage.
All right, using cleave, that remaining damage is going to go to the other one.
It will attempt to dodge, or I'm sorry, block that. It'll prevent the oncoming damage. It'll kind of fortify itself, and your scythe goes tunk. However, due to its extremely slow state, as it is currently dazed, you're gonna get 2 attacks off with no reactions.
Wonderful. So I'm going to do that. So for the first one, it is 35 damage.
35 damage. All right. So you carve right through this thing, slice it in half. It still formulates back together, but that felt kind of juicy.
And then for the final attack, it is 21 damage. Psychic.
All righty. Azor, please make an awareness test for me.
With an
+5.
awareness of +5. So
It's
20?
20.
So Azor, as you're inspecting the scenery and enjoying the new height and vantage point that you have, you put it to use as you notice in the far distance the little curb of the crater, but also the gigantic explosions that's coming from the center of it, and these fights and these screams that you hear coming from it, and you're like, oh, uh-oh.
I'm going to kind of just like reach over and give a tap on the shoulder. It's like, go ahead and charge in there.
Do you want to use Noble?
Yes,
Immediately,
use
just
Noble.
that will give my turn actions.
Okay. Maki, right now on Azor's turn, you have 6 turn actions.
Ooh, I'm gonna make all my way over there.
What's your speed with sprint?
16.
Stunt score.
So,
So
Sombers is in the process of ripping this thing apart. You guys have each taken your own fair blows at it. Ermis, you are still concentrating on it. Oh, please make a will test.
Yep.
God, it rolls like ass. Beat an 11.
12.
Oh my god! Ermis, you are putting an immense amount of focus into this spell. An infuriating amount. There's a bead of sweat coming down and you feel nothing but seething rage as Surreal's like, I didn't need to do this. And Maki just literally leaps in out of nowhere and appears. Maki, this creature is larger than you.
Fuck. I'm gonna use the rest of my turn actions to attack 5 times.
Just the rest of the party just very faintly hears a whistle coming from the distance.
And this attack is him just literally face planting into it. Well, weapon first, but
9, 6, 7. It's a 10.
Saying
you
that.
go in and you feel dink. Doesn't seem to interact with it. It will block, but it didn't matter.
That's a 12, I think.
Unfortunately, Maki, you watch and kind of like a little bit, you have a little bit of shape to you. You have this really strong emanating like tactical power to you, but there's just hesitation.
A 9.
Unfortunately, nothing.
I know. 13.
Nothing. Gabe, would you like to swing with your interrupts?
Yes.
Roll.
32 for them. Do I get to do it twice or just once?
Just once.
Okay, it's 32.
That one felt good. That one felt good. Like you hit that wall and you take your other hand and like you're literally like shoving yourself using the other portion of your hand to get through and you go. It is the golem's turn. Will test from Ermis, please. Beat a 17.
Uh-oh. No. 14.
You watch as all of these orbiting meteor shards begin to speed up. And it
Hermes
looks
swears so aggressively.
and it looks down at you, Maki.
Alright.
You're getting attacked.
I'm dodging. How many?
I will need you
How
to
many dice
beat
is this?
a 43 physical. You beat a 43 by a landslide. For a moment, Maki's hesitation seems to do him favors as it comes down to slam, and you watch Maki, which is saying something for Maki, may I say, is quite comparatively nimble here. It's gonna come to swing at you again.
Dodging again.
Unfortunately, the days ended on its turn. Please beat a 41. By the time the swing was only halfway through its trajectory, Maki was already gone. Sombers, you catch the mildest glimpse. You know what this is. This is fear. All right, with that, it is Gabe's turn. Oh, I apologize. Gabe, are you attacking?
Oh, yes.
I interrupt stab before they do.
I apologize. Yes,
I would-
and it will block. I presume you're going to do no damage.
Yes. The
Good
damage
job.
is not the point.
It is missing an interrupt action now. Ermis flashes in out of nowhere and goes in for a stab, and you see that it turns around and it reinforces itself. And you kind of, its tiny squinty eyes kind of open for a second as it looks over at Gabe and realizes what it's done wrong.
Okay, cool. I'm going to just punch and punch again. 36.
Good lord.
That one actually got through.
This one is 24.
24, all right.
Damn, that was a lot of ones. 16.
Oh,
Funny enough,
unfortunate.
if I
That
wanted
one
to
does
make
not
art
penetrate.
of this,
25.
people.
Oh,
That's smart.
by all means, please
That
do
hits. Gotcha.
18.
Unfortunate on that last one. All right. Surreal.
I think I'm just going to do a major instance of 57 stamina and just ice the shit out of this thing.
Before that happens, interrupts.
Moving.
Stab.
Ermis,
Stab.
as you go to slash it, it reinforces again, and you can see that, like, with its expression in its eyes, it's almost cursing itself.
No, I can't.
15.
No.
But it's a
Luckily,
total of
they're all
69.
69.
Funny number.
Nice. So as this whole time, Surreal's kind of been charging up, generating, building this huge series of crystals around him, and finally, this blue light comes in, and a beam of ice goes straight through the creature. And all of the shrapnel falls to the ground.
I got a turn, guys.
Congratulations. You guys are each going to get 2,500 XP.
We're going to be at 700 out of 32.
After the combat ends, I will walk up to Surreal, take my ring off, grab their hand, put it back on them. Learn enchantment, please. For the love of God, what are you doing?
It'd be nice if you help.
I'll teach you if that's what it takes. God.
Greatly appreciate it.
Both of these creatures now lay with remnants on the ground. Both of them are harvestable, but better yet, you now have a large section of the meteor that is completely cool to the touch and ready to be harvested.
Oh my goodness, that was awful. Anyways, Dr. Sombers. Let's get in there and get some stuff harvested, shall we?
First off, don't call me that. Second off, fine.
How much longer would you say it would take for me to get to the bottom of the crater?
They weren't there the whole time.
How long do you want to spend harvesting?
An hour? Question mark?
All right, an hour per.
Yes.
Let's start with the wraith then. Azor, you make it well in time. It only takes you like probably not even a full minute to get here.
I'm just gonna be completely out of breath when I get there. You did great.
And with my mind, I am going to assist Gabe. Give him my assistance. Show him which pieces are the best ones to pick.
I am not a hindrance on this one, so I will assist as well with a 0 modifier.
As Sombers is assisting you, Sombers is pointing out what is the brightest, which is probably good, and what is the darkest, which is probably bad. And Gabe, while you are harvesting, you have extremely strong intuition of what is actually genuinely scientifically correct. So go ahead and make an engineering test with 2 points of favor. 19.
Show how far away they were.
That succeeds. Could I have somebody roll 2d4 plus 1d10 for me? So you're going to receive 5
Yeah, I got it.
extraordinary material components and 3 extraordinary power components. And for the second harvest, go ahead and roll that same engineering test, Dr. Gabe. 25 is crazy. Can I have you roll the exact same dice, Mr. Suno? 10 common material and 3 common power. And finally, the meteor. Please go ahead and make an engineering test with 2 points of favor for me. I am going to have you roll a very important 2d8 for me, Natsuno. Please roll good on this. You'll need it.
It is, I rolled 2d8 and got a 9.
A 5 and a 4? Okay, wonderful. You receive 5 common components and 4 extraordinary components. These are quite spectacular. From a scientific perspective and a visual perspective, they are absolutely gorgeous. This violet piece of exotic metal you've never seen. These are Omni components. They work as any component type.
Oh.
Now, I will say that when you cooled down the meteor, that was only the outer 2 layers.
Is the core still hot?
Yes, but assumingly, you can do the same thing, maybe a little less stamina intensive, but you can do a similar thing to have a similar reaction, per se. Between Surreal and Sombers, you guys recognize an odd signature. Both of you, this is really awkward because you've never spoken this language before. It's almost like the meteor itself is speaking to you in a way. With your collective knowledge and inspection, you realize that the cores, the layers of this each have basically what is a mana resonance to them. These are elementals or spontaneous animated creatures. So the best that you could assume from visual appeal alone, that the core of it is probably the most valuable, but also probably the angriest, I'll say, from those who can speak its language.
I have a feeling we shouldn't delve further into this meteor for now.
As much as I do not wish to agree, I must.
I don't think it'd be a wise idea to continue fucking with this.
If we were more prepared, we might be able to take on something more difficult than that, but...
Oh, right. Speaking of prepared, and I'm going to pull the piece of paper out, I looked into getting a job to get more money.
I'm happy to take a job. We can always come back to this later once we're more ourselves.
When we're out.
The payout's about 500 silver, and I'm still going to be smiling about this, by the way. About 500 silver, and it's not too far. It's a little ways away, but not too far. I will hand the paper over for you to read, and Ori, feel free to give details.
It says that there's a temple in Chimeros. It's probably just a few kilometers off from your position right now. And it says it's an infested temple. People keep getting eaten. Please destroy.
Seems worth, but it seems like something we still might want to be ourselves for. I don't know how long this is gonna last.
True.
I hope it doesn't last long.
Well, I do have an idea of when it could end, based on some experiments I've done in the past when it comes to a strange type of magic, typically switching bodies. It lasts until, well, every host falls asleep. They all return back to normal after that.
So we should turn in early?
You want your
can
body
always
back?
Turn in and then get up and do that job tomorrow.
Out of curiosity, does anybody else need, and I'm gonna just like do air quotes for this, better gear?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I don't have the money for it.
I can build quite some extraordinary things if possible, if we have enough material, enough components in general.
Well, the glaive could use an upgrade.
And I could certainly use either a shield or something a little heftier to swing around.
I believe everybody should come up with some kind of design for a weapon, a blueprint of sorts, and get them to me. I'll see what I can build realistically and see what works. Well, once we're back to normal, that is.
Azor, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you have these internal mappings in your mind as well. Does Azor have craftsman?
Tinkerer,
Yes.
yes. Tinkerer and craftsman.
Where are you guys heading?
I believe we're heading to the inn.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, all things considered, it was a peaceful walk back. You have probably about 3 hours left in your day. If you would like to craft something right now, you could, and there is, as a reminder, a crafting station, I apologize, right there, in the inn. Joka comes back and says, "Hey, cuties, where's my document?"
I don't know how long this will last, so could I get a pen and paper?
Joka snickers at you, pulls a quill and ink and a stack of papyrus, sets it out in front of you, and with just like one hand, just slides it towards you with a little eyebrow raise.
I am going to try and channel my inner self and then just like write down everything that happened as quickly as possible while it's fresh in my mind.
Wonderful.
Hey, Ori, does my body still has their handwriting?
No, it is very, very elegantly written. Joka immediately swipes that up, goes through it and goes, oh my goodness, I'm gonna keep this forever. Thank you. Do we want to do blueprinting between sessions?
That'll probably be a good
the
idea.
smartest thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. I'm looking into some stuff right now about it.
I want to check on the kid.
All right, you check on the kid. He's sitting on the bed. So as you walk up, you quietly open the door, and the kid is extremely startled and is sitting down, fiddling with his thumbs, just like eyes super wide, staring at the ground.
Was making sure you're still here. Is Joka treating you all right? You have food?
Yeah, should I not be?
No. You should. Why wouldn't? What? I'm gonna like walk in and like close the door and then lean against it. You remembering any more today? Yesterday you were kind of out of it.
A little bit.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Your parents, right? You said that was the reason you wanted to go home?
Yeah.
So, about that,
What happened?
they were in a really unfortunate accident.
You see as his hands like curl up and white knuckle the bed sheet, and he goes, "Where's my brother?"
I don't know about your brother. I only know
I need to
about
go
your
home.
parents. Do you know your brother's name?
Yes.
Do you know where home is now?
My brother wouldn't be home. My brother's at the academy. I just need to know that he's okay. He's at
Where's
the academy. Northeast Chimeros. And he's shaking really bad.
Do you can we take you there, or is it like far, far away?
It's far away. I'm sure he's okay. I need to know.
You're fine. Do you have a way to get there?
No. I was in
I'll
the
talk
Phoenix
to
Eye
Joka.
because they promised they would take me there.
I'll talk to some people. I'll see what we can do. For the time being, you're set up here. Joka's gonna take care of you. You can stay as long as you want. I'll see if I can help with your brother.
He's like really choking up on his words. But he manages to mutter a little thank you.
And you're not like confined to the inn or whatever. If you want to go out, you can. I haven't seen you leave a single time. I don't know if you're just like really introverted or like whatever, but like you can do whatever you want.
I don't know where I'm allowed to go.
You're allowed to go wherever. We're not in charge of you.
Where are you guys
We're-
going?
To the jail. We have some friends we have to get out of there. You want some revenge? We're almost certain it was the Phoenix Eye who killed your parents. And we're trying to take them down, so.
The Phoenix Eye did?
Yeah.
What? And he seems to be like kind of reeling back from this. Like he's like, there's a lot of wires like coming together and snapping in his head. The gears are turning.
They used blood rot and a disease. They needed someone to kill so they could frame Cora.
As you say blood
Parents
rot,
just-
he kind of stops for a second. He goes, Cora. And he fishes through his pockets and he pulls out 3 vials. He tries to offer them to you. I don't want them. Hermes now has 3 vials of blood rot. If I had to guess, almost everything in the city is contaminated at this point. Cole offers a handout, kind of like requesting yours.
Okay.
He turns your palm up and he rolls up your sleeve. Your veins are gray. And he looks down and he looks up at you. And he shakes his head.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem for Hermes. Oh, shit, I didn't tell you this. I'm not me. I'm the one with wings. Weird shit happened. Are you good? Are your veins all, like, fucked up or whatever?
I'm immune.
How'd you manage that?
It's part of the Phoenix Eye initiation.
Okay. Well, you can stay here. I can try to get you to the academy, or you can come with us if you really want. I don't think that's a good idea, though. It's dangerous. Yeah, get some sleep. And I, like, ruffle his hair a little bit. I'll see what I can do.
His eyes just kind of sit there, like, really wide, staring kind of at the corner of the wall where the floor meets the wall as you close the door.
And I guess I'll go up to Surreal and I'll, like, yoink. I have gloves. I'll pull down the gloves. And look.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I have
Lucky
bad
me.
news.
Yes,
I show.
that doesn't look good.
No. You guys should all probably check yourselves.
I will check Sombers' arms.
And same.
Everybody's
will
got
go
it.
Rolling up the sleeve.
Oh, great.
Sombers, will you please make an engineering test for me? Sombers, you're not positive of your condition right now.
If rolling up the sleeve, would I see a scar?
Maybe.
Gabe, since I wasn't given a description on where before, I'm going to search myself as well.
Maki, you feel a firm grip tug at your cloak as it lifts off your back, and huge scar there.
And then I'm going to look back at my arm, quote unquote. And I'm just going to shoot a little bit of a look.
From what I can tell, the Phoenix I have a cure or an immunity or something along those lines. If we go after them, we might be able to find it. Even if you guys do have it, it's not supposed to be deadly or even all that bad unless combined with the toxin. So we just have to not get poisoned.
That's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like this to be over with, so I'm going to bed.
How do you sleep with these things? And I point at the wings.
Sometimes if you figure out the right position, you can like bring them out and then around yourself, and then that works as well. Or on your stomach or on your side, and you can kind of like splay them over the side of the bed. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Thanks.
I think that was the most genuine conversation I've ever heard from Surreal, and it was talking about his
Yeah.
wings.
Well, I'm going to agree with you there. Let's go to sleep.
Sombers is going to stay downstairs, suddenly very thirsty, and begin making a cup of tea that I have now found on my person.
Gabe,
What? Huh? What's up?
you don't get to ask me a question about this because you made me not asking you any questions earlier.
Okay. I just feel thirsty.
Be very careful with that. Only one petal. Do you understand me?
What?
No questions, one petal.
Maybe just not everybody's palate can handle multiple petals of tea. That's fine. Like,
Whatever. Just no more than one. And I don't want to hear you talking about it when we get our bodies back. Do you understand me?
oh, I understand you clearly.
I also am looking in my own eyes as I'm saying this.
It's kind of a struggle, but you're getting your way through it.
Good. And I'm gonna turn and walk up the stairs.
I make the tea exactly how I was instructed to make it. I drink the nice, hot, warm tea water, and then I begin to head to bed.
It tastes familiar. It tastes very, very familiar. Quaint. All right, as everyone retires for the night, may I have a D100 roll?
Hey, so you guys know about how I've been rolling nothing but really good D100s?
Oh god.
You roll
Oh
a
no.
1.
I rolled an 11.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
All right. Everyone wakes up as themselves. That'll be the end of today's session.